Students' depression. Let's get straight to the point. Many parents, they believe that kids can't get depressed because they are young and they can adapt to all the situations. They view depression as just an excuse to avoid responsibility. But that's not the truth. Students can and do get depressed. According to research, including a report from the Indian Journal of Psychiatry, 15 to 20% of the students are struggling with depression. UNICEF has warned that students' depression is a serious issue that needs immediate attention. So, if you are a parent and you think your child might be using depression as an excuse to avoid things, it's time to stop and really look at your child. They might actually be having a tough time. So now, why do students get depressed? There are multiple reasons why students fall into depression. The causes can be fundamentally divided into three basic categories. Biological factors. While we often think depression is related to emotions or situations, biology actually plays a significant role. If there is a history of depression in the family, a child's chance of getting depression goes up. Studies suggest genetics could be responsible for up to 50% of the risk. Changes in hormones during puberty, thyroid problems, stress, poor sleep, or not getting enough vitamins like D and B12 can disrupt the hormonal balance. Brain chemicals like serotonin and dopamine, which control mood, sleep, and appetite when imbalanced, can lead to depression. Parents often mistake these symptoms for laziness or typical mood swings of teenagers. So, seek medical advice immediately if you notice drastic changes in your child's behavior. If you don't know the root cause of their behavior, you cannot make them live a healthy lifestyle or provide them with balanced nutrition. Psychological factors. Kids today are under so much pressure and terrified of failure. If they don't do well in school, get top marks, or get into the best colleges, they are seen as failures. Students are not allowed to make mistakes and learn from them. They are always expected to be perfect. All this pressure and fear strip away their confidence. They start feeling that they're not good enough, which is really harmful. The student may become more isolated, withdrawn from society, be sad and hopeless all the time. They may also change their eating habits and have frequent headaches and stomach aches. As parents, you can prevent this. Actually, set realistic goals at home and celebrate their efforts, not just their wins. Tell them it's okay to fail because it's part of learning. Make sure they have hobbies and time to relax. Be the parent where they can talk about their insecurities and anxieties without fear. Social factors. Many students feel lonely even when surrounded by friends and family. They don't feel seen and heard. They fear of being judged by peers, teachers, and even parents if they admit that they are struggling. They worry about being labeled as weak or attention-seeking. Above all, there is social media. It makes them compare their lives with unrealistic standards of beauty, success, and happiness. There's also a big gap in education about mental health. Many schools don't teach students about mental health, depression, or how to seek help. And often, there aren't enough counselors to support struggling students. When their emotions aren't addressed, kids can feel neglected and unsupported. So, what's the solution? Stay actively involved in your child's social life. Monitor their online activities and engage in open conversation about their experiences. Encourage them to make real friends. Push for better mental health support and education in schools. Actually, we place such a high value on ensuring the physical well-being of our kids, but we ignore the importance of raising mentally healthy children. As parents, we need to nurture both mind and body. So, how can we do that? Awareness is the first step. Understand that depression is real and affects kids as much as adults. Look out for drastic changes in mood, behavior, and academic performance. Take them for a proper diagnosis, just like what you would do for a viral fever. If you found this video helpful, share it with other parents who might benefit. Thank you for watching.